basically feel like they don't need her. They don't need her. At this point, they just need to move on and break this relationship up. Send Caitlin Clark off so you guys can do your thing in Indiana. And that's just that, man. But it's disgusting. The plan whatever plan was put in place for Caitlin Clark to be playing 2 minutes at a time and then riding a bike, just ridiculous, man. We got to get into what Stephanie White and Kelsey Mitchell had to say. They don't feel like...
Right now, one of the most painful and shocking stories in women's basketball is breaking wide open, and the Indiana Fever are at the center of it, falling apart in front of the whole world. For months, fans believed Caitlin Clark was safe, supported, and valued by her own team. But tonight, that image shattered. What's coming out now paints a much darker picture, a hidden effort to push the face of the league out the door, and it's left everyone in shock. Star guard Kelsey Mitchell and head coach Stephanie White finally spoke up, and what they said felt like an open attack on their own teammate. Insiders say the tension had been building for a long time, and it finally broke. The message was simple: they don't want Clark there anymore, and they're doing everything they can to push her out. But just when it looked like her career might take a hit, something huge happened on the other side of the country. Sparks head coach Lynn Roberts stepped up, breaking from the usual playbook, and made her intentions clear. LA wants Caitlin Clark, and they're ready to back that up with a massive $10 million offer to bring her home. Tonight, we're breaking down the whole story: the locker room revolt that tore the Fever apart, the Sparks' bold rescue mission, and how this whole situation could flip the league upside down. To really understand how fast this all fell apart, you have to look back at how Mitchell and White slowly worked to push Clark out. For seasons, this team's identity was built around one player's massive impact. But quietly, behind the scenes, resentment was growing among veterans who felt like they were living in her shadow.
They've got other guys that are just as capable to cause problems. But yeah, I mean, Indiana's good. I think the thing that, Caitlin helps them with is just they play fast, and I think she helps them play faster. So we've got to be really aware of that. And that's why, our defense on, when did we play? Monday. In the half court wasn't bad. It was our live ball turnovers that just turned into fast break points in 3 seconds. You do that against Indiana, it's going to be 2 points in 2 seconds. So we've got to take care of the ball. And obviously your pickup point begins higher with Caitlin out there. She can shoot it once it crosses half court, and she will. So obviously she's another tremendous player to add to them. And the first time we played them, she played.
Everything changed tonight. The tension finally snapped, and it turned into something brutal to watch. Kelsey Mitchell didn't hold back. She sent a loud, clear signal straight to management. This locker room belongs to the veterans, and all the noise around Clark has torn the team apart. Coach Stephanie White stood right behind her, benching players and giving cold, distant press conferences that seemed built to strip Clark of any real power in that locker room. This wasn't basketball anymore. This felt like a plan. A slow, deliberate push to make Clark's life so hard she'd have no choice but to walk away and beg for a trade. Fans were stunned. The people who were supposed to protect their franchise's biggest star were the ones tearing her down. And just like that, behind closed doors, the damage was done. Clark stood alone in a room that had already turned on her. But here's the thing Indiana didn't think through. Push out a star this big, and you hand every rival team an open door. The second the cracks in that Fever locker room hit the headlines, Sparks head coach Lynn Roberts saw her shot. She didn't wait around or play it safe. She went straight to the WNBA with a message that left zero room for doubt. Los Angeles wants Caitlin Clark, and they're ready to build everything around her.
In LA, I think it's the best thing that can happen for Caitlin Clark. She got to find a way to get to LA, man. Aaron Kane, you got to get on the horn and get her to LA. Now, take a look at Stephanie White, not even understanding how to get Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell to play good together. They don't like, despite the numbers, it's usually like one plays good, the other plays just okay. Like it's never like both of them dominating. You know what I'm saying? And this lady right here has no clue how to get them to play well together. Listen to this.
It is. And, you think about it, they in the last, season and a half, they haven't had a lot of time together. I think that they're two of the elite guards in our game. There's no question about it. I think the way that they play complements one another. With Caitlin's ability to shoot and facilitate, and with Kelsey's ability to get downhill, to create opportunities for herself and for others in that way.
She don't create nothing for others. The girl just shoot, 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 shoot. Stop with the create for others. Stop.
Just picture what this could do to the entire league. This isn't your typical trade offer from the Sparks. Not even close. Word is already spreading about a massive, multi-million-dollar deal packed with marketing partnerships, top-tier executive backing, and brand power that could make Clark the highest-paid female athlete on the planet, practically overnight. And fans, they're losing their minds, because it finally feels like justice. Indiana chose bitterness. Indiana chose to let jealousy wreck a good thing. But Los Angeles is offering something completely different: respect, real support, and the kind of spotlight a talent like Clark has earned. Honestly, it feels like the perfect next chapter.
Like, some of our rotations weren't there. As good of activity level as we had a game ago, I don't think we had that here tonight. Again, it's big when you don't have an AB on the floor. Certainly, we didn't have Sophie early, as she locked up early, before even warm up. So we didn't have her early as well. So I think more than anything, collectively, just the team defensive effort, making sure we're in our rotations, having each other's back. It wasn't there consistently.
Trash as a coach. Now let's get into Kelsey Mitchell acting like she don't even care. Like she don't need Caitlin. Like it's crazy, man.
It's about showing up. It's my job. I'm gonna do my job every day. I think that this game can't be taken for granted. You gotta respect it. You gotta pour in whatever you got into it, and give that every time. I don't think there's an excuse that you can give to do this job, and I think that I do my damnedest to make sure that I show up. If I can lace them up and I can do what I need to do, then I'm gonna do it.
If I can lace, I respect that. But damn, it seemed like are you trying to say Caitlin not giving her all, not lacing them up, doing what she got to?
Here's the twist that makes this whole story hit different. It's not just about business. It comes straight from the heart. If Clark really does make this move out west, she's not just leaving behind a bad situation. She's walking straight into a reunion with her best friend, Kate Martin. The idea of Clark and Martin playing together again in Los Angeles has fans completely losing it online. These two have always shared something special: real trust, real friendship, the kind you can't fake on the court. And now, fate might be putting them side by side again, this time to prove a point to everyone who counted them out. As for Kelsey Mitchell and Coach White, this might be the beginning of the end. Turn your back on the biggest star the league has ever seen, and you might just watch your whole franchise pay the price.
Get away, Coach.
John Davis with the Southern California News Group. Coach, you're going to be playing against Caitlin Clark. It's her first game back.
Mm-hmm.
She just told us she's going to be on a minutes restriction. But regardless of that, how do you want to see your team approach playing, their two all-stars and the rest of the team that they're going to have out there?
Yeah, Indiana's good. They're playing really well right now. They don't have AB tonight, which, that's the three-headed monster when she's there with Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin. But they've got other guys that are just as capable to cause problems. But yeah, Indiana's good. I think the thing that, Caitlin helps them with is just they play fast, and I think she helps them play faster. So we've got to be really aware of that. And that's why, our defense on, when did we play? Monday. In the half court wasn't bad. It was our live ball turnovers that just turned into fast break points in 3 seconds. You do that against Indiana, it's going to be 2 points in 2 seconds. So we've got to take care of the ball. And obviously your pickup point begins higher with Caitlin out there. She can shoot it once it crosses half court, and she will. So obviously she's another tremendous player to add to them. And the first time we played them, she played. Last time she didn't. So we've seen both.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She'll shoot it as soon as she cross half court. It seemed like everybody around the league be recognizing the greatness of Caitlin Clark, except the damn coach that she has. And Lynn Roberts went on to laud about Kate Martin as well, who looks like she might be there long term with the Sparks. Look at this interaction post game between Caitlin Clark and Kate Martin. Yeah.
Austin.
Yeah. Caitlyn like, look, man, don't even worry about it. You looking good in this purple and gold. I can't wait to join you. I can't wait to join you in LA, girl. I miss you, bestie. I miss you, bestie. Caitlyn is ready to get to LA for good. Caitlyn is ready to get to LA permanently. Let's take a look at what Lynn Roberts had.
Right now, the fallout is already tearing through this league in ways nobody expected. Networks are pulling primetime slots. Ticket sales are dropping off a cliff. And sponsors, they're running for the exit door faster than anyone could have predicted. The people who thought they were in control just became the ones everyone's watching fall. Let that sink in for a second. The hunters just became the hunted. Years from now, this moment is going to be remembered as the night jealousy destroyed a legacy. Not an injury, not a bad season, just plain, ugly resentment that nobody bothered to stop in time. And because of that, the entire landscape of women's basketball is shifting right in front of us. The old power structure, it's crumbling piece by piece, and there's no putting it back together. Because here's the truth, this was never just about a locker room disagreement. This was never just about two players who couldn't get along. What we're watching now is something much bigger. This is a full-blown battle over loyalty, over money, over who actually holds the power in this league. And Caitlin Clark has already outgrown the petty politics that try to hold her back. If this move to Los Angeles goes through, we're not just talking about a trade. We're talking about a multi-billion-dollar shift in this league. One that could leave the people who turned on her buried in basketball history as the ones who made the worst decision of their careers. And fans aren't staying quiet about it either. They're furious. They want answers. They want accountability. There's real money on the table now, and everyone's waiting to see the payback unfold live, right in front of the entire world. So here's the real question. Will Indiana wake up before it's too late? Will they realize what they've done before their franchise fades into irrelevance? Or is Los Angeles about to build the most dangerous, most talked about duo this league has ever seen? Nobody knows for sure. But one thing is certain, every single move from here on out is going to be watched, dissected, and talked about by the entire sports world. This story is far from finished. In fact, it feels like we're just getting started. So if you don't want to miss a single update as this story keeps unfolding, the trades, the fallout, the reactions, all of it, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. Because trust me, this betrayal is only getting bigger from here, and when the truth fully comes out, it's going to change the way we look at this entire league forever. Stay tuned. This story is about to blow up even more.